Good morning, YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I really do appreciate it. For all of you new people, welcome. For all of you returning people, welcome back. Well, I hope everyone had an excellent Thanksgiving yesterday. I know I did. Ate too much, had the whole food coma thing. It was great, wonderful. I did not even think about TikTok one time, let alone get on to look. So, yeah, I just took the day off. It was great. I hope all of y'all did the same. I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? It's Black Friday. That's a holiday in itself right there. I can take the day off again. And then I happened to look, to see who actually got on last night. And sure enough, Hippie Kitty was on for over an hour yesterday on Thanksgiving. So I guess we got to pull that up just to see what it was about. So anyway, here we go. We got us a Hippie Kitty video. Let's jump right into it.
A severe sprain, and it is one of the hardest things I've had to live through because it's taking so long to heal. I heard it like early summer, but it's not getting any better. It's only getting worse. So yeah, it hurts. I recommend everybody never hurt your shoulder.
Okay, I didn't know exactly what she was talking about right there. That's how she started the live. That's how it started for y'all, or for us. I'm not kidding. So yeah, I didn't know what she was talking about till just now. So apparently her shoulder that was originally had a torn rotator cuff that evolved into a dislocated shoulder now is a sprain. So this shoulder, the injury evolves over the months, and it's crazy how that actually happens.
And wintertime is definitely here because I'm in Cal and it is so chilly this morning. I haven't been able to feel my fingers for let's see, a good hour and a half. Yeah, it's cold.
Okay, I haven't cut anything out yet. You know how I normally cut out all the spaces and all the repeats. I haven't cut anything out yet. This is exactly how she starts her Thanksgiving grift. She comes right out with, oh, woe is me, my shoulder. And now Berkeley, California apparently is freezing to the point where she can't feel her fingers. Anyway.
But if I make $5 today in actual cash, then I can buy a small vehicle heater from Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, that'll be cool. And then I'll tape up the window that won't close completely. I might close the back window also.
She closes up them windows to where they're not even cracked. There is no way that they're going to survive in there with all that ammonia in the air. It's just not possible. 5 cats, 1 litter box, small minivan. There's just no way. You would literally have to clean that litter box daily, like empty it completely and fill it back up completely. And there's no way she's doing that.
And then I'm going to run that heater and see if it actually works, because if it does, it's going to be a blessing for us.
Where the hell does she expect to get the electricity for that heater? The car? Like, it's going to kill the battery if she does that. This is just a dumb plan. This is not sustainable.
Oh, and for everybody that's new, we're just kind of like travelers.
No, you're more like a hobo. You know, the ones that ride the train. Travelers have money. They support themselves. You don't have that issue, apparently.
Who cares that I'm in pain? My life don't matter. Jesus, I love you, kitties. People don't give a shit about us, but I give a shit about you.
That's a damn lie. If you actually cared about the cats, you'd try to put them in a good home and get them out of that cramped van. Or at least most of them. I could see you having 1, maybe 2 at the most. And that would be, you would really have to try to keep everything clean to have 2.
Even if I got starved to death to keep you healthy and happy.
I don't know if y'all could hear that, but she's claiming, she'll starve to death just to keep them healthy and happy. Basically claiming she's got no food because she's feeding them.
Not like all the kids. Oh, I'm homeless. Bam, in a hotel they go. I'm not even asking for a hotel. We can't even get talked to.
Well, at least she's not asking for a motel. I wonder what she's going to ask for.
Our lives don't matter, babies. I apologize. We don't mean a damn thing to the human race.
That is not true at all. I care about those cats. I really do.
My shoulder wasn't hurting so bad, I'd flip you all off.
Well, that's certainly not going to help people care about you. I'm just going to let you know that now.
Who gives a fuck if I'm broken? Everybody else just fucking does whatever and, oh, I'm so sorry you fucked up. Because my fucking shoulder hurts and I just got done explaining to everybody my shoulder's dislocated. I'm in a hell of a lot of pain.
But you just said it was sprained. Now it's dislocated again. Your injury keeps evolving. It's crazy.
And I explained, not one fucking person's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry you're hurting. But it happens to everybody else that's here. I'm homeless and 15. Here's a hotel, kid.
Well, God, yeah. I mean, when they're 15, they're still a child. Like, I hope we're putting them in a hotel. Hell, I hope we're putting them in like a home somewhere. They're still 15. They're not like you. It's 53 damn years old. I still believe she's a hell of a lot older than 53 because I'm not going to accept she's in my age group. I'm just not. But anyway, yeah, of course we're putting 15-year-olds up in hotels. What are you complaining for? Like, seriously, that is just, wow.
I'm 50 something and I've needed food and stupid little things just to stay alive and I get fucking shunned. I say I'm hurt. My shoulders get freaking dislocated. Who cares?
She's sitting here whining like she doesn't get anything, but yet she's always got plenty of weed on hand, and we know that shit ain't free. Plus, when she eats, she can't get groceries. No, screw getting ramen. She got to have that special $20 poke bowl. That's the only meal she can have, remember?
So why am I acting like this? Why are you all ostracizing me like I'm a fucking crackhead?
I don't know what you're flexing for. Like, you're not much better. You don't do anything but leech off of society. So yeah, I'm not sure where this flex is going, but anyway, continue.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You humans treat the drug addicts better than you treat your potheads anymore. That's right. I almost forgot that.
No, we just don't want to help someone that doesn't want to do anything to help themselves. You won't go to any social services whatsoever. You won't even go to a damn food bank because you have a gluten allergy that comes and goes depending on what's in front of you. So no, why the fuck would anyone help you? What is the benefit of helping you? Is helping you going to somehow make it so that you can be part of society and not be a leech on it anymore? Absolutely not. You're still going to continue the behavior. They could give you $10,000 today and you'll spend it and be right back here in under a month. I guarantee it.
I see people smoking vapes online. Nobody says anything. I did go to the ER. That's why I know the shoulder's dislocated.
Well, ain't that crazy as hell? You'd have thought that ER would have popped that bitch back in there while you were there. Man, you need to go to a better ER.
If you went 3 days without food and you weren't getting pissed off because you weren't getting attention.
You know, I think that might be the biggest thing right there, is she's just looking for attention and she's just going about it the wrong way. She's making up these crazy lies just for the attention when she doesn't realize that she could just talk to people and get the attention she wants. If you keep getting on here to beg, though, you're just going to keep getting more hate.
Drug addicts are sucking on glass pipes, but y'all feed them.
You better ask somebody, because that's not what we do here.
My son was murdered. How are you?
I mean, well, I guess a little bit better than he's doing. Thanks for asking.
Why am I acting like this? Oh, I'm sorry you're hurt. Your shoulder must be fucked up because you're not moving your arm at all. How dare I? Are you inside? Are you nice and warm? Have you been fed? Yeah, okay, let's see. I have money for smokes. And I'm mad because nobody's giving me attention. Except I'm hurt.
So fucking what? What's that got to do with anybody else? You're an adult. Suck it up, buttercup. If it's really that bad, go to the emergency room. If it's not that bad, shut the hell up.
I have to use my left arm to put the keys in the ignition on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. When I park it, I also have to reach through the steering wheel to use my left hand to pull up the gear.
Again, so what?
No, but I'm like, I don't have any posts up going, attention, give me attention, feel bad for me. I finally said something here.
Pretty much all your posts are feel bad for me, give me attention. Here's some cats, feel bad for them, give me money because of them. That's pretty much all of your posts and videos.
And I'm not trying to attack you. Hi, Orion. Yeah, mommy's emotionally freaking distraught. Y'all help everybody else get groups. Y'all help everybody else figure this crap out. I've been here since spring. I'm still freaking learning all on my own because none of y'all are like,
You've been doing this a lot longer than since spring, and you haven't figured it out by now? That is your damn problem. There is nothing we can do. You have gotten plenty of help. You have a whole group of enablers. You have mods that work for you. People that get in your chat constantly. By the way, those people that get in her chat constantly, why aren't y'all trying to help the cats? If anyone was in a position to do that, it would be y'all. Hell, one of y'all claimed to be like some cat rescue person, but yet you're chummy with her like there's no tomorrow. You're no cat rescue person. You're a fucking joke.
holding my hand and helping me figure this out. Yeah, invite your friends so you can all stalk me.
It's funny as hell how she thinks joining her live stream is stalking her. Like, why are you going live if you don't want people to join your live? Anyway,
I spent time alone crying yesterday because I couldn't get food. I have one cigarette to my name and you're going to jump down my throat because I'm trying to enjoy it. Because it curbs my hunger. Oh my God.
well, I think her point was you're always begging for food while you have cigarettes. You're wasting money on cigarettes while claiming to need food. It's disgusting, pathetic, and that's what she was trying to point out to you.
And there's a drug addict that's here that's blatantly telling you all, I'm going to spend it all on drugs. And you all help them. I'm upset because I'm not being heard.
The fuck are you talking about? We hear you. You're being heard. All the words coming out of your mouth are complete lies and bullshit. We hear it. What is your problem?
Hi, Bonnie.
Oh, that must be Bonnie Sim 69, her biggest supporter. You know, the one that really won't help the cats at all.
Cool. She's around. No, I'm not having a Thanksgiving. There is no mission around here.
Oh, wow, that is amazing that there are no food banks in or around Berkeley, California. Does anyone believe that bullshit? So I had to run a Google search just to be sure. There are actually 2 food banks that were directly in Berkeley, California, and then about a half a dozen in the immediate area around it. Since she's in a minivan and is mobile, she had plenty of opportunities to fill that whole damn van up with food if she would have actually done anything for herself. But all she wants to do is get on here and beg. I mean, it looks like she's begging for drug money, because if it was about food, she'd have went and got food.
It's a college. They care about the students. You know, People's Park just got taken from the homeless and the dirty kids and got given to the freaking yuppies. And the college is finally getting their building for the students to live in.
Well, considering it wasn't yours to begin with, I don't think they actually took anything from you. You were squatting there. And yes, now they've rebuilt it into something that everyone can use. So I'm not seeing the damn problem here.
One less place for the homeless to hang. So no, there's no love here for us anymore. Once they took away People's Park, there's no free clothing being given to us. There's no free food. There's no deodorants and all the nice things.
If you want all that stuff, get a damn job. Work for it. That's how life works. You whine about People's Park being shut down and you got swept off the street or what the fuck ever. That happened back in January of 2024. That was almost, 2 years ago now? So, like, if you haven't got over it and moved on by now, and gotten the help you needed by now, you're not gonna. You just want to mooch off society. So you deserve nothing. And I hope somebody finds you and rescues those cats. I really hope for that.
There's food, not bombs. but they pull their food from dumpsters and then they throw that curry stuff all over it so you don't taste that it's rotting. I know this because one of my street kids told me when the food was making me sick.
And nobody is feeding the homeless out of dumpsters. That would be big news if that was actually happening.
Oh, yeah, call around. You don't think I haven't? I've been here for 12 years. Holy crap.
Been there for 12 years, but still can't find the 2 food banks just directly in Berkeley, California.
There's nothing in Berkeley, California for a meal of Thanksgiving.
Well, I'll be damned. It sounds like the almighty Google must have lied to me then. Or she's just lying through her fucking teeth now.
There's no advertisements up saying, hey, are you homeless and you're going to be hungry and alone on Thanksgiving? Come here. There's no invitations. There's flyers everywhere, but the flyers are for parties and students and...
So this was the simplest search I could do. I didn't even use Google. I used Bing. That's how simple this search is. But yet, she can't find any kind of food banks in Berkeley, California.
Hi, Mama. I have celiac disease.
Actually, her disease is intermittent. It comes and goes depending on what's in front of her. Like if she's got a pizza in front of her, all of a sudden she doesn't have that gluten allergy no more and she'll eat the shit out of it. That allergy only comes up when she can use it to make people feel sorry for her.
I've been to the food banks. I have a card to go back to a food bank. And the only thing I can get there is a can of peaches. Most of it's either wheat-based or you have to cook it and you need a home. Basically, the food pantries cater to people who have kitchens. And I need to make $5 today because there's a grill, a single grill, with some canisters to make it work.
So now she admits that there are food banks, that she even has a card that she can go to the damn food banks. Oh, but she doesn't want what they have. They don't give her pokey. She needs $5. She needs cash.
For sale on Facebook Marketplace over in Oakland, and the person is more than willing to sell it to me. They were asking me last night why I didn't pick it up, and I told them I can't make it out there. If we could do it tomorrow, say around 6, that would be great. And I'm hoping that by 6, between the morning when things start moving and it's warmer out, I'm hoping I can make up $5 in cash so that way I can go to Oakland at 6, before 6, and get the grill so that way I can buy things like hamburger meat.
It doesn't matter if she has the grill or not. She's still going to say, oh, it's all got gluten in it, so I can't have it. So wasting $5 on the grill would be stupid anyway.
Gosh, I haven't cooked in forever. I've been eating junk foods. Pretty much all there's available. Most soups have wheat in it. I can't have pretzels. I can't have bread.
Which is simply amazing because we have watched her eat a full bag of combos, which are pretzels, and we have watched her eat multiple slices of pizza. Yes, we watched this. It's on my earlier videos. I think like the pizza one was like the first video, maybe the second, so you won't have to watch much to actually see that part, but it's in there.
I tried buckwheat, I think is what the alternative was. It said it was gluten-free bread, and I grabbed it and I made a sandwich and I was so happy eating it, and then I got sick. So I'm also allergic to that.
Well, it sounds like that there's nothing for you to eat. Then you need to literally just sit there and I guess just starve. Because not that, nobody's helping you, but because there's nothing out there that you can handle eating. Because, well, you can't have bread. Hell, you can't even have non-wheat bread. Start eating the damn cat food and just shut the hell up.
My son, the only one I would have contact with, because my ex-husband's children I adopted out because he was abusive, and I didn't want my babies growing up thinking that abusing women was what God wanted.
Because just throwing your children away and putting them up for adoption is so much better than actually taking care of them yourself. Which is, goes along with your normal I can't get a job bullshit.
My eldest was unalived here in Cali. I'm within the location of the city where he was taken. I think I'm like within 3 hours of there. Person that's holding power of this nation that we reside in has taken away a particular grant that's been given to students for, I believe, what the news feed said, for 40 years. What are these students going to do for education now that this person is taking away intelligence?
I blame the powers that be for a lot of shit. I really do. But I don't remember that headline right there. That one seems a bit far fetched.
And he's not all that smart himself. And he was, we're just going to get off that subject because, yeah, no.
Yeah, you should probably get off that subject. It's clear you don't know shit about it.
Oh, I don't even like saying that name. Little Rumble. She came from dog fights in Oakland. I found her on Facebook Marketplace. She was listed as cat food.
So now you can advertise your dog fights on Facebook Marketplace. And why would you, okay, if you need this cat for your dog fights, why would you list the cat on Facebook Marketplace to get rid of? Because you need it for the dog fight. That that is a great story, lady. You really worked hard for that one.
Cat food, cat not food. That was the ad. But it was a picture of cat food, so I was like, hey, I could feed the kitties. I was wrong. Now I just have more kitties too. Oh, litter box. Boom.
Yeah, boom. Look at that shit, man. Damn, not only are you putting 5 cats in one fucking litter box, you're throwing your trash in there as well? Are you serious? If there's anyone in the area happens to see this woman, please call animal control and let them know where she's sitting. Because that's the only way those cats will ever get any help.
And I try to keep 2 boxes of litter in the vehicle at a time. Although right now we're kind of slacking, and there's a few things in life that I need to rebalance for us, and unfortunately they're not all in one category. It's in different categories. Um, Gotta get new litter for the kitties. They have some crunchy food. Little one here can't eat the crunchy treats like the Temptations and all the little, or she can't, or she just don't want to, or she's not ready to, or she don't get it, or she doesn't like it. I don't know, but she won't eat crunchies.
That is such bullshit. That is not even a kitten anymore. That's a fucking cat. That thing can eat anything. Look at the size of this cat. It can't eat Temptation crunchy treats.
But squeezy treats, she's all over it, and she's all for that. So I gotta get some more squeezy treats so that way she's got some snacks when everybody gets their snacks.
What you need to be trying to get for them is a good home. If you would, use your platform right now to try to adopt them out, you probably could have them all adopted into good homes probably by the end of the week. Okay, well, maybe next week, but because this week's already over. We just had Thanksgiving and all.
I need to get a new condenser, which is like $300, so that way my AC and my heater will work.
Oh, cool. So between what? Food, squeezy treats, the new condenser, what are we up to? Like $320, $325?
I'm in California basically because my son sent me a text of a trolley on a hill with very unusual looking houses, and I texted back because there were no words. Where you at, kiddo? And he didn't reply. So I called him, and it went straight to voicemail and said, we're sorry. The voicemail box you called is full. Please try your call again later. Boop. And so I hung up and I went back to the photo and I'm like, what the fuck is he trying to tell me? And then it hit me because I was television raised. Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat, ding ding. And I hitched from New York to Cali. I went straight to the Golden Gate Park, grabbed the first dirty kitten, asked slightly aggressively where the F my child was.
Sure, because some random dirty kid, whatever the hell that is, would know who you were. It is pretty cool that she Liam Neesoned her ass all the way to California so she could do that, though. Because she got skills and shit.
And that was my introduction to the Bay. I'm an elder of the Golden Gate Park, but I guess there's street rules to this. I'm not allowed to walk away from my position until I find someone as moral and as ethical as I am to take my place. Although I'm old school Italian, so that's gonna be really hard to do.
Yeah, yeah, I imagine it's going to be really hard to get people to join your delusion with you. Remember that, everyone. If you want to be homeless in Berkeley, California, you need to make sure you pay her a visit. You know, you got to kiss the ring of the godfather of the homeless community in Berkeley, California.
They don't want nobody to see us, that's why they're not tapping.
I left that in there for all you to spin around for a while and miss the old days of Lisa just tapping the screen like there was no tomorrow.
Hi, hey Lynn, welcome back. Sorry I'm bouncing, but I'm tapping my own screen because nobody else would and nobody sees me if I don't get tapped. So I'm trying to get my algorithm out there. I shouldn't have to remind people to tap.
No, you really shouldn't. If you had content that people actually like to see, then maybe you wouldn't have to do that.
As a kid, I didn't mind.
Just earlier in this one live, she said she only had one cigarette. And here she is with another one. Isn't that amazing? She just pulls them right out of her ass, apparently. Like, because she didn't get out the van, we've been watching.
I retired in Florida. It's not good when it's windy down there.
Wait, what the fuck? What do you mean you retired in Florida? Retired from what? You freely admitted that you have never worked enough in 1 year to ever have to pay taxes. So please tell us, what is it that you could have possibly retired from? Because I would love to know.
I wish I got to retire. I retired in Florida. The bank took my house. Remember when Hurricane Elena hit back in 2000 and the end of 2010?
You must mean 1985 because there were no other hurricanes with that name. So, yeah, that's the only one.
I'm a 99%er to that hurricane. I am homeless because FEMA screwed me over. I did 4 days of paperwork for 7 leaks in my roof. And some of the one that was like right in front of my front door when you came inside and you stepped up, it was like turning on a bathtub. The water just cascaded down. I had to put a 5-gallon bucket there to gather the water, open the door, drag the bucket to the door, dump the water outside. It's still raining outside. Drag the bucket back inside, set it back where the drip is, the leak, the pouring leak, and mop all up the extra water because I had terrazzo floors. And I went to FEMA and I asked for help. I did 4 days of paperwork. When I went on the 4th day, when they were supposed to actually financially help me, they gave me 3 MRE boxes and 2 small bottles of water. And I asked them, what is that? And I pointed at the boxes. And they said, it's military ready to eat meals. I said, my cats and I are well fed. There's leaks in my roof that's causing black mold. There's rats in my attic. You remember this? Yeah, but all of our finances are going to Katrina victims. You're going to have to go to your bank and get a mortgage.
Okay, so by your story, I have figured out your problem, okay? First off, Hurricane Elena happened in 1985. Hurricane Katrina happened in 2005. You waited until after Hurricane Katrina before you filled out your paperwork for Hurricane Elena. You were like 20 years too damn late to be filling out that paperwork. If your story is true, then there's your problem. You just waited too damn long. Anyway, let's hear the rest of this damn lie.
So I got a mortgage with Wachovia, and I was doing well with paying it back. I had money in the bank. We were doing good. And then Wachovia got conglomerated by Wells Fargo, And then Wells Fargo took over the mortgages that did not belong to them, and I'm one of the victims. And that's why I'm out here.
You know, let's say that last part's true. Let's say Wells Fargo foreclosed on her. That would have happened in 2008. So she's had that much damn time to do something since then. Since 2008 all the way to 2025, she has been able to do nothing but beg and just expect society to keep paying for her. Like, seriously, how long do you expect society to pay for you? Because since that happened, when you claimed to become homeless, okay, fine. That was what, 17 damn years ago? You haven't been able to do shit in 17 years?
I'm here because I got effed over by the system. I'm just trying to hang on and not be so hateful and so sensitive to the lack of concern for people in my position, because most people in my position asked for where they are. I know because I'm out here and I talk to these people.
And you whine that others get help, so people are obviously helping.
I'm traumatized and I haven't posted it online. I'm not trying to get attention. Otherwise, believe me, if I put my actual story up in my little posts, you all would be giving me so much money. Elon Musk would be jealous.
At this point, you can say whatever the hell you want because we're not going to believe shit coming out of your mouth. So, yeah, just go buck wild.
I've only asked people for simple things. Help me fix the window so I can roll it up. Help me get the new condenser so I can have heat.
So she already wanted $350. Now she wants to add that condenser on there. With labor, you're looking at probably a minimum $550 on that. So yeah, what, we're up to $900 now she's just asking for today. But it's just simple items, y'all. It's simple things.
An AC when it gets hot. And my topic gets avoided. And when people come into it, they only say hateful things.
Oh no, they say hateful things because you get on here and beg every damn day. Your fake crying's bullshit too, by the way. You suck at it.
I don't trust the system. The bank took my house, screwing all of you over. And I'm the window thingy, it can be like $450 because it's either the turny thing that's in the window that makes the window roll up and down, or it can be the fan thing that's in the dashboard, or
How would the fan in the dashboard affect the window? Damn, I got to look some shit up. Oh, and also don't forget, she just added another $450 on top of the $900 that she's already asked for in this one live stream.
$500 for the window, give or take 100. And I asked the person how much a condenser would cost. They said $300. I said, does that include the labor of putting it in? And they said no. And I was like, okay, so that's where I'm going to get stuck, because I can't physically put in the part. I can barely pick my cats up off my arm. Here, look, see? They're on my arm.
And if you had any of the problems that she claims to have, you know, a dislocated shoulder or a torn rotator cuff or a sprained shoulder, any of those things, you wouldn't have 5 cats laying on it. You wouldn't have 1 cat laying on it. It hurt like hell. But no, she's got them all just laying there like a heat pack. Ain't nothing wrong with her damn shoulder.
That's as much strength as I have. I cannot lift my arm because my babies are laying on it. That's how much pain I'm in. So there's no way I'm going to be able to stall it myself. Even if I used Google videos to do it, to know how to do it. So I'm going to need someone with the physical strength and the equipment to do so.
There's no way anybody's believing this crap. I hope there's no way. Like, come on. Seriously, stop, woman. Damn.
I'm in a bad spot. I'm not telling people in the town I'm in that I'm disabled. I'm not flying signs saying, I'm hurt. Oh, pity me. Help me. Because I have haters. I have people who don't appreciate that I'm not on the fentanyl and the Molly and all the other drugs that are on the streets that people are doing right now. I'm clean. I've been clean off of H, crystal, and powdered Coca-Cola since the third Thursday in April in 1999, and I won't fall back into that pit of hell. So I get a lot of haters that are angry that they're...
I think right there it started clicking in her head just a little bit. She started realizing, oh shit, this story doesn't make any damn sense. Like, people just hate me because I'm sober? No, that's not it. I'm pretty sure it's the other way around with you.
I'm just trying to keep me and the kitties safe and alive. Last night I was outside of Chevron Station because I was outside a market and I was begging a lady, I was begging anybody to like help. And a student girl walked up and she was like, I can help you. What is it you need? And I tried to explain to her that I have celiac disease and I can't have wheat. So I'm like on a very tight, specific, restricted diet.
Her intermittent allergy.
I have a total of 3 sons. 2 are living. 1 is with God. He was unalived in October of 2016.
Really? Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure it was April, but okay, whatever.
I didn't learn how he was unalived until 2019. There's no media coverage. The cops never fucking did anything.
Well, of course not. It didn't happen, so there wasn't anything for him to do.
I have been in collectives and groups mothers don't belong in. The Juggalos. The ICP following group people, family, named me Mama Jugs.
Get the fuck out of here. Nobody named you that. Maybe 40 years ago at the strip club.
My boy was a juggalo. I've infiltrated the rainbows. I've infiltrated, and I don't mean the gay people. I mean like the hippy dippy in the woods for 3 weeks, living on nothing and hippie circles and...
Okay, maybe you could have infiltrated them. Probably for a very short period of time, though. Even they would have kicked you out.
I've infiltrated Anonymous, Dirty Kids, Crusty Kids.
Once she got into both of those, she was promoted to a dirty, crusty kid.
Gutter Punk Sluts, Purple Block, Pink Block, Black Block, ACAB. That was fun. Oh, and I became a part of Anti-Fascist Against Antifa in New York City when I found a few of them who took me to buy me a slice of pizza because I was starving to death. And I was talking about my missing son because I was gathering any information I could, and he was a part of Zuccotti Park Occupy. So they knew who my kid was. They walked off with me.
You know, it's amazing that everyone around the world, East Coast, West Coast, they all knew this kid. And yet, there isn't a damn thing about him on the internet. Not his death, nothing, none of it.
And we hung by this building in New York, away from other people, for a good 2 hours. And by the time they were done vetting me, they gave me an Anti-Fascist Against Antifa patch with the flags.
I'm so glad, you know, that when they after they were done vetting her, you know, had to do the whole background check and all, because I'm sure it was extensive with that history. They patched her in. It's great. She was patched right in.
And I put it on my trench coat.
Now she's walking around in a big old trench coat like she's Trinity off the Matrix.
And that got stolen from me.
Guess they didn't respect you much if they stole from you. So much for your great position.
So if I ever find anybody wearing my trench and I identify my patch on my trench, they're getting jugged. Because I earned that shit.
I really doubt you've ever had much of anything that you could say you've earned. Okay, that's pretty much all I got. She just sits there and starts repeating things at this point, smoking weed the whole time, which is great, you know. She has to get on here and beg every day, but she's never out of smokes and weed. But anyway, thanks so much everyone for hanging out with me this morning, which it's not morning anymore. It took me all day to do this. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget, spread the word. Don't let your friends and family be scammed by these scammers. I'll keep an eye out for more scammer videos, and when they come back, I will too. Catch you later.